Broadcast live.
This is
Peace. What up, it's Stogie T. You already know. Another one, ladies and gentlemen, for the month of February, Stogie T's verse of the month. We almost got to 10 this month. We got 9. You see what we talking about. We had some fruitful contributions, I think, for February, for the month of love. Only one love song, though, in the month of love. But I think KO dropped a love song. Alas, it didn't make my list. Love you, bro. All right, so one. Let's get right to it. So, honorable mention for me for this month is a song by Mash Beats featuring Averys and Benchmark.
Why's you hating on me? 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 Yeah.
It's for Averys' verse. It's really like cool verse, you know. He kind of slightly touches on the controversy of both Averys and Benchmark leaving Ambitious. He doesn't really go there, but you know he touches on it. In fact, there's a notable verse that I think one of the dudes from Benchmark drops, where he kind of lays it down, but it's not a very good verse. But he kind of just talks his heart. And you know, it was an honorable mention for me because I feel like the theme for this month is really just talking your shit, man. Just, you know, like leaving it all on the paper, like, you know, not letting it swallow you or consume you. I think it's important that, you know, hip-hop be seen as also a medium for people to just voice their stuff. So, honorable mention for Averys' verse. Benchmark has a verse in there as well that kind of like touches on some things, but Averys' was a little bit more memorable, all right? Okay, so my number 9 for this month's verse of the year is Rouge with a song called No Strings.
No strings, all tax. Cause I ain't tryna love you right now, babe. You been acting a little strange. Don't even know what's going on. Say you wanna take me out, wanna take me on a date. But I don't really wanna eat. Say you wanna see the world, cause we go on vacation.
I really like Rouge. Rouge is steadily growing into her own, man. Like, I feel like the more songs I hear from her, she's not trying to prove that she can rap. She's just kind of like making songs and doing what fits in the songs, you know what I mean? And that signals maturity, you know what I mean, from an artist. And I really have to commend that. It's not like it's for verse 1. It's not very notable as far as like punchlines or whatnot, but it's, you know, the skill is shown in her restraint, you know? Sometimes what's dope about a verse is not so much what you put in, but what you leave out, you know? So, which I felt like a love song, I think. Anyway, my number 8 is A1 Wolf, Live and Die Etegwini, featuring Zakwe, and I think Tebow Touch and Pertusi. But I think they just like, you know, doing like some ad-libs, whatever.
Maybe not believe anything and go as pull up my dad away be like very, but still I'm trading. I could again dwell the skills varying. Makula my panda within Devin, the beats banging, the kids blending and weed spreading, never misread it.
Again, like I promised you, if Zakwe kicks a verse for every month this year, he's gonna make the list. Because that mop can spit, you know? That dude can rap. It's not his greatest verse, but it's a notable verse. A1 Wolf actually also impressed me on here. He doesn't make my list, but he actually impressed me. I was like, yo, okay, que verse ele, you know? He wasn't just like dabbing on the motherfucking beat. My number 7 is JR with a song called Sauce. For the first verse on that song is Hella.
Baby girl, you do the math. 150 for the bags, 150 in the bag. All my people understand this. Whoa, I'm on a level of my own, and that's so you'll never be. Stop asking me about my bottles, my nigga. You sound like a little bit. I've been signing niggas over and over, looking for a prodigy. Just cause you own your own master, don't mean that your ass got a better deal.
Little known fact, JR is a rapper, yo. JR is a spitter. JR is a lot of things. He's a producer. He's a vocal producer. He's a creative, really talented guy. And I think, you know, whatever his motivation is, he's not really like he's not really into like yo just lyrically gymnastics. You know what I mean? He used to be, but not anymore. And it was really cool to hear him, talk his shit again. Like, that's the theme for me for this month, of people just talking their shit. He says, you can own your masters. It doesn't mean you have a better deal. He talks his Sony executive shit, which is really cool to hear. So it's for his first verse. Really sounded dope. Sonically, it was clean. I think the song. I really like the song as well. I think the song has legs. He's totally embraced the trap sound, which is nice to see from an older statesman. So yes, this is kind of weird. Okay, so my number 6 is a dude called MPK. Don't know you, homie, but really dope verse. Second verse is really crazy on that song. On a song called 9 to 5, 925 or 925.
I done got out of jail, my nigga. They try to lock me out of jail, my nigga. You know the shit was getting real, my nigga. My daddy had to come and bail a nigga for real, my nigga. Been damaging property, truly thankful I handled it properly. Used to hustle my slang and broccoli, stacking paper while I meet Chisaki. Rappers in poverty, nobody.
I just like all of you guys. I just saw this shit on Slicker. You know what I mean? I saw it there. I was like, I listened to it. It's incredible. The dude's rapping really well. He's very much now. His sound is very now. He kind of sounds like an Averys, like a kid teeny. So I mean that could take away from him because he doesn't have a distinct style, but he does it so well. I really liked MPK's 9 to 5, particularly the second verse. There's something he does there towards the end of the verse where he just flows non-stop, really dope. It kind of reminds me of what's that OT Genesis on Cut It, where he flips it. Anyway, so I don't know who you are, MPK. Shout out, God bless. You made the list, dog. My number 5 is Drew from 985, old school dude with his Old Man Angry Raps freestyle that dropped this month. Month of love, G. Anyway.
I'm so past rappers rapping lately. No tax, slow, past Miss Daisies. So trapped in Tory's lane, they lazy. But I won't spaz on them, I respect the ladies.
His song is definitely, it's angry, Old Man Angry Raps, I feel like there's some categories in rap these days. It's like you have the trap, you have the pop stuff, you have the singer stuff, and then you have the old man angry rap. And I felt like Drew did a old man angry rap, freestyle, and where he raps his ass off, but he's just shitting on these youngsters, not having bars, not having flow, niggas look girly, your fashion sense weird, you know what I mean? It's just always interesting to hear some old man raps. But he did it really well, again, man, I ain't from that school, dog, T a little cleaner than most, so I ain't from that old man, I got no problems with these youngsters, man. Let them do what they do, but I do like some old man raps, and so shout out to Drew from 985, old school nigga. My number 4 is Keenan Forbes, aka for the Kaifa song, the last verse on there.
Way too busy counting up million. Never gave a fuck about opinions. God bless you, the queen of my kingdom. Undressed, let me see the Brazilian.
Again, just talk your shit. I mean, it's really easy to kind of like, on the surface, to hear a song and be like, oh, that's some pop song, that's some. But then, when you dig a little deeper, you hear that somebody's talking about, winning so much, I'm gonna lose myself, just talking about their like real personal things and how much someone sacrifices as far as love and whatnot. So it was really cool to hear that, and good to hear him rap as well. Like just like do his shit on the last verse of the song. I thought it was a strong verse. Again, the dude has proven enough times that he can rap. But again, man, for me, it was just like, it's important that cats get to tell their shit any which way, you know what I mean? And it's really cool to me. Those are the songs that kind of like that stuck with me for this month. Is like where cats are really, or the verses that stuck with me, where cats just really talking their shit, and I thought Keenan really laid it down here, for something so public. One imagines that it's very private for him, but he put it out there. So yeah, my number 3 is Youngster CPT for a song called Arabian Gangsters. Just, you know, talking that Cape Flats Malay Muslim lifestyle.
It's the favorite day for the Cape Malay, but sometimes they don't see what the blessing is. Everyone else seems to think we're quiet, so let's be proud of our heritage, please. Where your cameras at? Film this and capture that. We making Kruan to survive in our habitat. G's up, rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and make it crack-a-lack. Arabian gangster doing drive-bys on Campbell back.
Right? It's from a project that he did, a mixtape that he did with some, I think, Swedish guys or some European dudes. Really cool monster video. But also, man, it's so dope to hear, you know, like the colored Muslim community, you know, Cape Malay vibes represented in hip hop so skillfully and so well done. I think I like the first verse, you know, where he's talking about, you know, doing drive-bys on Camelback. Like, what an image. I just think, you know, he's doing a lot for a certain community that was unheard of and unrepresented in SA hip hop. And that's, you know, that's what we all hope for, you know, to speak for the unheard, you know. So I really liked the first verse. I thought it was really strong. What's really noteworthy about Youngster is, like, you know, he's really rapping in like in the colored like accent, you know, and he's not really kind of twang it up, and it was, you know, it's just really cool to see, and that's why he's getting so much love from other people who speak like that. So yeah, so my number two, I don't have a number two. I'm gonna do my shit. I don't have a number two, so I have a joint number one, and I'll tell you why. Because one of the number ones dropped on the 31st of January, and we didn't have him on the list for Jan because of that. And I would be remiss if I did not add this dude's track. But also, I feel like if people feel some type of way, I have another number one, which, you know, qualifies as well. So my first number one, which qualifies, which dropped in February, is a song by Averys called Loyal.
Yeah, contemplating on all my life choices. Think I got a gift of listening to all the right voices. Either the rich man nurtures your talent or he exploits it. Unfortunate sometimes the latter cannot be avoided, because what do you do when all you got is a dream, a vision, the perfect passion for it, and would do anything to build it? Shit just got the realest. I can't believe I'm in the middle of it all. I got my word, got my balls, that's on guard once it's finished.
It's broke the internet, and it's always nice when, you know, with all the speculation in the media about what happened with this, for somebody to just kind of like, yo, lay it all on a track. Fine, it's their perspective. Obviously, there's many sides to a story, but it's always nice to just hear, you know, someone just talk their shit. Personally, I feel like business should always be like handled in private, but, you know, if you feel that compelled, it just says that, yo, it touched you that much, and you know, and you want to be sincere and honest about your experience with that. You know, same with like Limpite, you know, where Ricky talks his shit. Same with, you know what I mean, like where Casper, other people talk their shit. I think it's like, it's really good to hear songs like this, because this always also reminds you that, like, yo, that's what this medium is for, you know, like, why you want to sit at home and like, yo, hold your head and be like, talk your shit, dog. Like, yo, put it out there, you know. You live with the consequences, but put it out there, you know. So shout out to Averys for a joint called Loyal. I bumped that joint like a couple times. I just like there's something very honest about it. Kind of feels like a J. Cole song, though, I must say. There's something there that, like, yo, let me know if you feel the same. But it's something there that felt like especially when he goes, what did he say? He's like, yo, you double-crossing nigga. I was like, woof. Okay. Yo, again, you know, grown man business, you know, they can sort it out themselves, but really nice to hear a song from someone who got affected by a situation. My other number one, which might not qualify because it, you know, is Ginger Trill, the Nobody, you know, interlude. Just.
Mother
other niggas ain't as hot as this. You know my style legit. I'm pricey with the feature. Need them Boite kind of deals and pressure. Turn me to a polished diamond. You can count on me. I'm styling on these counterfeits while trying to count the chips. Need my pockets fat about a bitch. I need my wallet thick. Cause Naga got a squad of riders. We ain't about the politics. Look away past the sentence like we don't know how to miss. 99,000 problems. I ain't tripping by the bitch. I ain't sleeping.
Just amazing, you know. That to me has the potential to be verse of the year. It's just you know when he comes in and just the flow, the structure of it, you know, he hits the snare with almost every word. It's just so masterful, man. It's that's I think Ginger Trill at his best, you know. No corny lines. You know, just talking his shit. So yeah, that would be my list, man. I know I kind of cheated there, no number 2, but you know, I feel like because you guys talk a lot of shit with your little Twitter fingers, so get at me. It's Dumi at Dumi Malakani, or get at Slicker. You know what I mean? Holla at the homies. Let us know what you feel. We don't really listen because you know we're doing our own shit, but. You know, talk to your homies. At me, but talk to your homies. Because you're not talking to me. It's my fucking list, nigga. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your list for the month of love. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what you think about it. Peace.